4 years ago, everything felt simpler. You met someone, she was enthusiastic, you both showed interest, and things moved forward naturally. Now you meet someone exciting, she's engaged for 2 weeks, and then without a fight, without a reason, without any warning, the energy disappears. You didn't do anything dramatically wrong. The game just changed. But here is what nobody says out loud. Modern dating didn't get harder. Your approach got outdated. The rules shifted in the last 5 years and most men are still operating on the old version. There are 3 specific things making you invisible to modern women. Not unattractive, invisible. And every one of them is something you are probably doing while believing it's working in your favor. Lesson 1. The safety trap. Modern women in 2026 have more options than any generation before them. Hinge, Bumble, social media, gym, office. The supply of male attention is genuinely endless. What this creates is a nervous system trained to devalue anything that feels fully secure. The moment she knows with complete certainty that you are interested, that you will text back, that you will make time for her brain registers you as already obtained. Obtained things stop creating desire. Desire only exists in the gap between wanting someone and fully having it. The second you close that gap by making your interest completely visible and completely reliable, you removed the only engine keeping her emotionally invested. She didn't lose interest in you. She lost the feeling of almost having you. Lesson 2. The predictability collapse. You text at the same times, you react the same way to her moods, your emotional state is transparent and consistent. You are easy to read. Being easy to read means she already knows the ending of every interaction before it starts. Therefore, her brain stops paying close attention not because you are boring as a person, but because you have given no reason to stay alert. Modern women have been conditioned by endless content, instant notifications, and algorithmic stimulation to require novelty to maintain focus. When you are the same every single time, you are asking her brain to do something it's neurologically incapable of sustaining, staying interested in something it has fully already mapped out. And this is where most men do exactly the wrong thing. They try harder. More text, more plans, more visible effort, but effort without resistance doesn't signal value. It confirms availability. Therefore, the more you chase, the faster the gap closes. Lesson 3. The infinite attention problem. Dating apps have trained a generation of women to receive enormous male effort for almost no personal investment. Swiping costs nothing. Getting 40 matches costs nothing. Being pursued by 5 men simultaneously costs nothing. When you arrive and pour full effort into minimal reciprocation, you have matched the exact dynamic she already has with everyone else, which means you don't stand out. You blend in. You became one of 50 men doing what 50 men do, which is basically nothing. If you understand this, you can actually change how you operate. Every time you worked harder to keep her interested, you confirmed that maintaining your attention required no real effort from her side. Things requiring no effort receive no real attention. That's not cruel. That's how every human brain prioritizes resources. So you have to genuinely have a life that doesn't reorganize itself around her availability. Responses that aren't always fast. Opinions she can't always predict. Modern women are not harder to attract because they want more. They are harder to attract because the supply of male attention becomes infinite and infinite supply destroys perceived value. The man who creates genuine scarcity of his own attention not artificially but because he is genuinely invested in his own life, that is the only man who stands out in the market where everyone else is giving everything away. If you found this video informational and you are one of the specific people that actually want to learn about women's psychology and win in their dating lives, you can join the Magnetic Mindset course. And it's not any type of a generic course that just have some basic information in there that you can use. It updates every few weeks and new videos, PDFs and information is added. And you also get a personalized AI chatbot, so when the situation gets messy, you can get a clear answer instead of overthinking it. The link is in the description. I am dating ASAP. Class dismissed.